Folks, the preseason is over with. Thank God it's over with. We got the regular season coming now, and I am excited about it. We love Lions football. We do. We love the Honolulu Blue. We love the idea of seeing our team on Sundays. So we liked preseason because we haven't seen football in so long. With that said, we get to see it in a week and a half. Real football, Lions and Packers. So let's get that off rip. Let's talk about the game that just took place. More importantly, the players in the game. It doesn't matter about score. It doesn't matter about any of that. It mattered about the development of players and that aspect. So takeaways from this game. Good, bad, ugly. The good. Isaac TeSlaa, 3 touchdowns this preseason. He's been amazing. He is a number 1 wide receiver. I don't care. He's a number 1. We got 3 number 1 wide receivers. The dude's got size, presence. He separates, and he's got amazing hands. He catches the football with his hands. He looks like a seasoned veteran out there at wide receiver, and he's smooth and fast. His speed is faster than you would expect, and it's so smooth. It's like if the football gets near him, it's going to be a catch. And anytime he is matched up with a 5'11 cornerback, just throw it up to him. Because that's what they've been doing, and that's why we're getting these touchdowns. Isaac TeSlaa is awesome. He is going to bring this offense, if this offensive line can stay relatively healthy and the continuity gets better, he can make this offense scary good. Who are you going to throw it to? How are you going to cover this offense? St. Brown, Jamison Williams, TeSlaa, Gibbs, Montgomery, Laporta. Jared Goff is your quarterback. That's an elite, scary skill position, right? That's elite. Elite. And TeSlaa doing great in preseason and great in this game tells you everything is good, at least from that standpoint. We didn't get to see the other receivers, Meeks and Lovett. That sucks, right? So I got a question for you. How many receivers are we going to go in this season? Are we going to go 5, 6, or 7? I'm going to go with 6. I think it's 6, but give me your thoughts in the comments right now. I wish we could have seen Meeks. I wish we could have seen Lovett. With that said, I'm sure Dan Campbell, Brad Holmes, they already kind of a relative idea of what they're going to do at the wide receiver position. Still wanted to see that. They needed the reps. Because if one of these guys makes the team, they're not going to be seeing the field much unless there's injuries. So we wanted them to get out there. But the problem of why we didn't get to see the receivers play, or in that case, any really skilled position besides a running back taken out of the backfield, is because Hendon Hooker sucks. That is the truth. He has regressed, and I'm going to tell you right now, he's not making the team. If anybody can look at the play that he did this year and say he justifies a roster spot over, I don't know, we'll say Kennelly. Do you think that he deserves a roster spot over Kennelly? Do you think he deserves a roster spot over Sailors? Do you think he deserves a roster spot over Meeks? Lovett? I do not think so. And when you look at his numbers, 4 fumbles, 2 interceptions, 117 yards, 50% completion. That's unacceptable in the NFL, an NFL quarterback. Those numbers are unacceptable. That is Anthony Richardson garbage trash numbers. A bad quarterback is usually around 62, 63%. We're in the 50%. That's ridiculous. Kyle Allen looked great out there. He got better every single game. I see improvement from him from the Hall of Fame game to this. He looks comfortable. He's making decisions. His ball passes are good, over the shoulder. Great passes the last couple weeks. So I'm confident that Kyle Allen is now our backup quarterback. So I know there could be quarterbacks that are released from other teams. I know a lot of people will be like, hey, Shedeur Sanders or Danny Dimes or Tyrod Taylor or whoever. I think the Lions are going to go with Kyle Allen. I'm comfortable with him as the backup right now. I personally am comfortable with him. He proved me wrong. I love it. I appreciate that he proved me wrong. Anytime that I don't have faith in a player and they go out and do well, that makes me happy. Why? Because I want the best 53-man roster, the best backup quarterback, the best everything. So huge shout out to Kyle Allen. You put the work in. The odds of you to becoming the Lions backup coming into Detroit in free agency was low, but you did a good job, and you deserve that backup spot. He does. I gotta say, he did a good job. It did a good job. So what we look at Kyle Allen, and we look what he's done so far this preseason: 335 yards, 4 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Today's game, he had 100% completion percentage. He only played in 2 drives, but damn good, damn good. 76 preseason overall. 76 preseason overall. That's a good percentage. 62.7 is his completion as a career. Again, a low-end quarterback is around there. So he's our backup quarterback, and I'm comfortable with that. That's awesome. So what do you guys think? Who is going to be the backup quarterback? Put 2H. HH if you think it's Hendon Hooker. Put KA if you think it's Kyle Allen. Gwendon plays $4.99 super chat. Says Hendon Hooker is like Cam Rising today, and Hooker is 27 years old. Yeah, thank you for that super chat, Gwen.
Combo breaker!
Real one right there. I truly do appreciate that. The problem is he just has regressed. And so I really don't want to talk about too much about it. We'll be talking about Hendon Hooker on Monday when he's cut. Let's get into other players here. Let's talk about Jacob Sailors. I love this guy. Sailors looks good. His off the get, when he gets the ball, his speed, his initial burst is really good. Now, initially, I was going to assume that this was only going to be Craig Reynolds' job, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Still probably that way, right? But I got to say, Sailors has impressed me. And if Sailors ends up being the number 4 running back, I'm not going to be pissed. Because he's been really good. His burst is good. And could you imagine him? I mean, that would be our 4th running back. So, or 3rd, wherever you want to put it, Sione Vaki. Whether it's Craig Reynolds or it's Jacob Sailors, doesn't matter. I think one of those, whoever is cut, I think would get picked up by another team either way. So, they deserve it. Meeks and Lovett, I don't know who's going to make the roster. Do a coin flip. I would prefer to go Meeks, in my opinion. That's what I would like to do. But that's just me, right? It could be completely different. Defensively, there's some things that we've seen throughout all preseason. We won't really specifically just talk about this game, but the defensive line in this game, it was a little bit rough, right? We did get Al-Qadim Mohammed with a sack, but we know what he's going to do. Broderick Martin, he's going to get released. I don't think he could be a practice squatter. Maybe he gets picked up by another team just because he was a former 3rd-round pick, but it's not looking good for him. The linebacker room is going to be amazing because Zach Cunningham, again, had an impressive game today. Zach Cunningham. The wide receiver room and the linebacking room is extremely deep. It is deeper than deep. And it sucks because these guys, Zach Cunningham, I would love for him to make the roster. I just don't know if they can go that many linebackers. Some of these guys are just going to be on another team that's so good. So, sorry, coughing while recording. And it's live, so I can't even cut it out. So, sorry. Lions defense should be good. 1st-string defense. Holy crap, my lungs, my throat swelled up. Whatever, I'm good now. Woo! Okay, here we go. Lions defense should be amazing this year. And if you watch preseason, especially this game, you're going to say, oh, the defense looked like trash. 3rd and 4th stringers. Who cares? 95% of the guys you've seen play today, they're not going to be your first. You're not even going to see them on game day unless we have a significant amount of injuries like we did last year. But obviously, you're going to have your starters are amazing. So don't get too upset about we losing the game 26-7 and our defense got ate up. We're looking at individual players here. But again, I think Broderick Martin doesn't make the team. He didn't do anything special today. Nate Lynn, he got some pressure today. I like seeing that, multiple pressures. He's trying to make this roster spot. Agude didn't have a good day. I don't think he makes the team. Ukwu, I think he can make the team right now. I don't know if he'd be there for after the initial 53, but I got him probably making the team now. Because you got to have somebody, right? You got to have somebody else in there. Trevor Nowoski, I thought, played well. He's another linebacker room is just sick. It's sick. Really good to watch. Really, really good to watch. Hooker did not have that Tesla. Keep it up, Mike. Yeah, I'm literally live talking right now, so if you see this, you're like, why going back? Because I'm talking to the chat at the same time. And all in all, this is going to be a tough cut down on Monday. Tough cut down. Why do I say it's tough cut down? Because there's so much talent in this team. There's so much talent. And it's going to suck to see some of these guys get cut and then go to other teams because that's what's going to happen. These guys, there is talent in this team. It's not all going to be able to go to the practice squad. So that's going to suck. Monday, I will not be live for it. I have a lot going on Monday. I got an appointment with the VA for real stuff, and that's 2-hour appointment. And then Tuesday I got a 2-hour appointment, but I'll make sure I will get that video out for 53 as soon as I know. As long as I'm not in the meeting, I will make sure I get that done as quick as humanly possible. With that said, folks,